go keep a promise to a guy you all know, and I'll show him I meant it when I said I would return of the Jedi. I go to learn from the YOZA. I go to learn from the YOZA. He knows everything about wrong and right. You can become a Jedi Knight. I go to learn from the YOZA. I go to learn from the YOZA. To avoid the dark side is the path he'll endorse. He'll teach you to use the Force.
Young man,
Listening to me, are you?
He said,
young man,
I'm 902.
He said,
young man,
You need no more training, but you
got to do this one thing, Vader.
You must face him, you see, and only
Leave him.
a Jedi will you be.
then his
Last words.
were a real shocker. There is
Another Skywalker.
Leia's my sister. I go to learn from the
YOZA.
I go to learn from the
YOZA.
He knows everything about wrong and right. You can become a Jedi Knight. I go to learn from the
YOZA.
I go to learn from the
YOZA.
To avoid the dark side is the path he'll endorse. He'll teach you to use the Force.
Next came
A very big surprise. Poor old
Yoda.
who's so old and so wise. He just
Faded
right before my own eyes, like he was
beam on the Enterprise. That's when,
Obi-Wan came to me and said,
young man,
go get Vader for me. And George Lucas re-release it for yucks. Get 400 million more bucks.
Mine, 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 mine,
I
mine.
go to learn from the
YOZA.
I go to learn from the
YOZA.
You can make some more cash for George Lucas's bank. He has all the fanboys to thank. I go to learn from the
YOZA.
I go to learn from the YOZA.
Don't underestimate all the things you can do, and may the Force be with you.
YOZA.
You go to learn from the
YOZA.
Macho man, a macho man want to be I.
I was driving around in old Mexico. I got lost, I didn't know which way to go. I was confused, it was late and I was in a fog. I ran over the Taco Bell dog. I felt that smush and I said, oh mama. My lowrider crushed that little chihuahua. I prayed for forgiveness in a synagogue. I ran over the Taco Bell dog. If I am caught, they will put me in a cell with 20 locks. Unless I can pin it on Jack in the Box. I'll be whipped, then beaten, and then I'll be flogged. I ran over the Taco Bell dog. His last words were, Yo quiero el médico. I flattened that pup, to hell I will go. I should have skipped driving and gone for a jog. I ran over the Taco Bell dog. I ran over the Taco Bell dog. I ran over the Taco Bell.